When you're dealing with linked artwork inside of Illustrator, it can be somewhat of a pain to kind of corral all those links when you're sending it out to a printer or even sharing it with a coworker. In this movie, I'm going to show you how to make sure that all of your linked files stay within your Illustrator document by embedding them directly into the file. There are a couple of things you need to be aware of when this happens. Number one, it's no longer linked to the original file, meaning that you lose that constant connection that it has. So if you were to update this file outside of Illustrator, it's not going to change inside of Illustrator. But it also helps in the fact that if you were to move this file somewhere else on your hard drive, it doesn't affect the Illustrator document because this file is now embedded inside of the Illustrator file and has no connection to the previous file. There are cases where you would use embedding and where you would use linking. It just depends on how you're using the file. Let's go ahead and take a look at how I can do this. I've got my links window open so you can see it, and you can go to that by going to the window menu and choosing links. And you can see I've got the missing link.jpg file linked into this Illustrator document. Let's say that I wanted to send this out to a commercial printer, but I didn't want to have to keep track of that missing link.jpg file every time that I send it to someone. I can embed this file directly into the Illustrator document. With it selected, you'll notice in the control panel that it says linked file right up here on the left. It also tells me which file I have linked, what profile it's using, the pixels per inch, and then I have three options right here. The first option is the one we're going to focus on in this movie. It's called embed. Embedding this file makes sure that it breaks the link and makes this file a part of the overall Illustrator document. So if I were to hit embed, you're going to notice not a whole lot changes on screen. However, over here in the links panel, the update link button and edit original button have now been grayed out, because I no longer have a connection to that original file. It does show the file as still being here, but it also shows a little icon over to the right indicating that it is now embedded within the Illustrator document. You'll also notice that the embed option is now grayed out, and so is edit original in the control panel. If I happen to come up here and click on this right here, it would take me back to the original file. However, making a change to that file would not do anything to affect this in the Illustrator document. If I were to move the original file that this is based on to another folder, or even move this file and send it to a printer without including the missing link file, there wouldn't be a problem when someone goes to open it up because this is now a part of this document. So what's the downside to embedding images? Number one, the file size of your document is going to be huge because I'm embedding a 406 pixel per inch image directly into this Illustrator file. Whereas before, it was just a bunch of small images comprised of mathematical formulas. Now I actually have some substance right here in the middle. But, like I said, this eliminates the need to have to chase around those links all the time, and it also eliminates that little warning box that you would get saying, I can't find this link, because now Illustrator doesn't have to go look for this file. It's always embedded inside of it.